Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Read a Child a Story this Ramadan. Today I'll be reading about Prophet Ibrahim or Abraham alayhi salam. Ibrahim alayhi salam was born at a time when some people thought the stars, planets, sun and moon were God. Some thought that statues that they made from wood and stones was God, but some people even thought that kings were God. Ibrahim alayhi salam was very special because Allah had made him the most clever little boy. Even when he was a very little boy, he found it very funny that people could pray to things that they had made with their own hands, things like we might make now with blocks or clay. Even when he grew up, he thought it was not right because he thought to himself that if something can't get back up when you knock it down, it can't be God. One night, Ibrahim alayhi salam went to a cave and a mountain to sit and think. He knew for sure that God isn't made from stones or wood. He saw a star in the dark night sky and said to the people that it must be God. But then the star went away and so he said it couldn't be. Then he saw the moon and he said it must be God. But then the moon went away and so he said it couldn't be. Then he saw the sun and he said this one is greater, so it must be God. But then the sun went away and so he said it couldn't be. Ibrahim alayhi salam told the people what all this means. The stars, moon, planets and sun are not Allah. They are made by Allah and come in front of our eyes and disappear again because Allah makes them do that. Allah does not disappear. He is there forever and he is always there. The people who worship the planets and stars were very angry. Even his father was angry because he used to make the statues that they prayed to with his own hands. But Ibrahim alayhi salam prayed to Allah to forgive him and tried to talk to the people. He was very strong in believing that nothing could happen to him unless Allah wanted it. So he wasn't scared of anybody or anything. Ibrahim alayhi salam tried to make everyone see that these statues cannot be God because they cannot do anything for the people. They can't even see. But they wouldn't listen. So one day he went to the temple where their gods were with an axe and he smashed all of them, except for the biggest one, whose neck he hung his axe on. When the people found the broken statues, they were absolutely furious. They guessed it must have been Ibrahim alayhi salam, so they went to ask him. Ibrahim alayhi salam told them to ask their gods because he knew that everyone knows they can't even speak. Then he told them it must have been the biggest statue that smashed all the smaller ones. He knew that the people would realize the biggest statue can't do it, and if he can't really beat a god. So the people decided to throw Ibrahim alayhi salam in a fire. They made a very, very huge, enormous, raging fire. They tied up Ibrahim alayhi salam, ready to throw him in. The angel Gabriel alayhi salam came to him and asked if he needed anything. Ibrahim alayhi salam was not scared because he trusted Allah. So he said he didn't need anything from Gabriel. Then they threw Ibrahim alayhi salam into the fire. Allah has power over all things. He can even make fire cool, and that's what he did for Ibrahim alayhi salam. He told the fire to be cool and safe for him. So Ibrahim alayhi salam sat in a fire just as if it were a nice garden. He thanked Allah and felt a lot of love for Allah. He didn't even feel scared or worried. He just felt love. The people who had tried to burn him had been standing around the fire and could feel how hot it was because it was only cool for Ibrahim alayhi salam. So when they saw him come out the fire completely fine, as if he had walked out of a garden, they were astonished. They absolutely could not believe their eyes. After that, many people secretly believed Ibrahim alayhi salam, but the king Namrud was furious because he wanted people to believe that he was God. Ibrahim alayhi salam became very famous, but still most people were angry and didn't believe him. His wife believed him and one man believed him. His name was Lut alayhi salam and he became a prophet. They all left and went to travel to different lands. Ibrahim alayhi salam had a baby called Ismail alayhi salam, who also became a prophet. One day, Ibrahim alayhi salam asked Allah to show him how he can bring a dead thing back to life. So Allah showed him by making 4 dead birds come to life and fly to him. He spent his days worshipping Allah. Question time! Why did Ibrahim alayhi salam decide that the moon and stars and sun can't be Allah? How did Ibrahim alayhi salam prove to the people that the idols can't be God? But I can't believe that he went in the fire and it didn't burn him. How can that be? Make sure to leave your answers in the comment section below. That's all from me today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.